What is good, guys? Welcome back to some more Outer Worlds. And if I'm not mistaken, this is about it. Okay, guys. The last mission.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution.
Yeah, they gonna get executed.
Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
They don't
Hello,
need that
speak
science
of the
weapon.
devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed. I wager it'll take a bit longer than it takes you to lose your patience and storm out of your ship looking to get shot. To be honest, that'd make my job a lot easier. You come out, we shoot you full of holes, and then everyone goes about their day worry-free. Except you. You'll be dead.
Talking hella crazy.
Wait, you're the stylist? Thank the law you're here. Everyone knows how particular the chairman is about his eyebrows. Here, take my biometric ID instead. Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge. How can I be of assistance?
I'm I'm not sure what just
Nothing
happened.
here.
I'm a little lost there. I feel like I should use whatever cash I have left to upgrade the guns I have. Whatever. We're pretty much overpowered anyway. I don't think it really matters. If they're gonna help me, yeah. Heck yeah, I'm not gonna not take their help. Bro, just probably gonna have to blast my way through this second floor.
Sanitization assessment. The labyrinth on Tartarus. Task classification. Easy peasy.
Gotta be a few ways through here.
Cleaning effort. Clean cycle factory
Handle him, Sam.
industrial space.
Parvati, oh my god.
Wrong tool for the job. Sanitation and maintenance job fulfilled.
Yeah, it's a good thing I got this weapon. Man, I know y'all just heard all that shit. Switch guns, switch guns. Shit! Bro, Parvati's just lacking. That's a part of it. Like, I have to keep watching her health. And she's gotta stop dying. That is like, I think I just need to focus on me and Sam and just fuck Parvati. Like, seriously.
Not equipped to provide medical aid.
Alright.
Owner not found.
I'm not even sure I'm being shot from at this point. Try this again. It's not even like hard, just I guess they just have more manpower, if anything.
Object is soon to be feckless.
Everyone all right?
Dump the bodies with the rest of the garbage. So what's that noise?
Here they come!
Difficult to say.
Alright. Alright, no point in hiding. So just going right in blasting. But the problem is you. Is there more armor I can give you? Let's see. 107. She can have the better helmet than me. I need her to stay alive longer.
Easy peasy.
Let's look around. There's gotta be a few ways.
No need to.
Fairly is Quick Unit's middle name.
God fucking damn it. Every time. Are you kidding me right now? Bro. What is going on? Parvati, if you don't fucking heal.
Area sanitization assessment.
Alright, we'll start with this one so we can reload quicker.
Task classification.
Straight headshots now.
Easy.
Hoop, damn it, hoop.
Let's look around. There's gotta be a few ways through here.
Fairly is Quick Unit's middle name.
Okay. Damn it. No fucking. I need to check that part again. Was my cooldown just not like my companion cooldowns? Nothing? God damn, bro. What's going on right now? This is usually easy.
Area sanitization assessment. The labyrinth on Tartarus. Task classification. Easy peasy.
We're going through this guns blazing.
Slowly explains the whole system.
Everything's repaired. Let me change his stance. Maybe that's what it is. Alright, maybe that's what it is. Parvati's not meant to be aggressive.
There's gotta be a few ways through here.
One order of spick and span coming up.
Why was Sam not attacking? Thanks for the save. Thanks for the save, Parvati. Let's sit here and wait for the companion abilities to come back up.
Entering quiet mode.
Get down there, Sam. Get on the ass.
Middle name. Crew member requires safety.
Yeah. Yeah, we strategic with it too. Get his ass, Sam.
Citation incoming.
Well, we got past that shit. Yeah, we're not doing no chatting. Plasma cutter. We're gonna increase her weapon. Alright. Think everything's good there. Huh. Yes. Hmm. Nightingale stuff? Hold on, we're doing some crazy shit right now. Hold on. Oh, I can't even. All right, never mind. Yeah, well, this is gonna get shit solved though. Tell you right now, shit will be getting solved. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Object is tuned to be specialist.
Reload. Reload. Oh, don't need to reload. You see me solving shit? I really do. I really do that shit. All right. Been trying to let y'all know since the beginning. Shit will get solved when I'm involved.
All right, damn it. I'm not authorizing nothing once the captain needs our help. So, get in there and fight. Unit performance evaluation is sterling.
How was that all over my damn face? Okay.
Industrial space.
Waste of company ammo.
Shit's getting done now. Hiya!
Job ahead. Dust accumulate.
Her body looks kind of cold though.
After all you've done, all the work you've destroyed, all the money you've cost me, your misguided crusade has doomed Halcyon. That crackpot's plan is ludicrous. We have steps, action items, budgets, and reports. All he's got is a guilty conscience and lofty dreams. In any other circumstance, I'd admire your boldness. In this one, however, I have only 2 words for you. Fuck off. How dare you? Even thinking about killing the chairman of the Halcyon board is a felony. Thankfully, you're in a prison already. Find the nearest cell and wait until I'm done here. Then I'll drag you to the executioner myself. Is that what you think you're doing? This path of wanton societal disruption? You call that being a savior? I call it sabotage. You know what saboteurs get, Captain? Summary executions. In the next room is the finest automechanical purveyor of death ever made. Try not to scratch the paint with your skull. It was fucking expensive.
He just talking too much shit, bro. He just talking too much shit. I'll be honest with you. Here's your bitch ass. Already on the floor. You know nothing? Put him right back there. Whoa.
All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
Me to save Halcyon after all. This plan must yourself.
Did he just die off that? Yo, he's trash! Oh my god! Bro, die. I just tried to cripple him. Talking about some why must I do everything myself?
I am to see you. You lunatic. You broke into the board's own fortress and killed the chairman just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough. What? Break into the most heavily guarded facility in the most hostile world in Halcyon? No, I have absolutely no idea how you did it. You're a goddamn miracle worker. You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated. Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own. Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds. And then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time.
I like that idea.
We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
Not really.
When I revived you, I thought you were going to help me save this colony. I was wrong. I had our roles reversed, you see. You're the one who's going to save us all. I'm just the one who set you on your path. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds.
Why is he standing like that?
Exciting, isn't it?
I guess so.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Sanjar's civil liberties and worker-centric policies were slow to catch on with the other corporations. But as Halcyon began its long, arduous journey toward recovery, many of Terra 2's smaller townships started adopting MSI's alternative corporate structure, and eventually became entirely self-sufficient. In the coming years, many of these townships managed to eke by, where otherwise they might have starved. Sublight Salvage adapted to the changes in Halcyon, shifting their business model to suit the times. Their claims of legitimacy were scrutinized, but ultimately unquestioned. Lilia Hagen would continue to protect her family as ruthlessly as ever. In the end, after years of struggling against its own obsolescence, Edgewater lost a battle of attrition to plague, marauder attacks, and desertion. Edgewater was never visited by another stranger, with the exception of a small party of marauders who raided what was left of its cantina. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers, schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the Lifetime Employment Program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed.
God forbid they get a job.
Even the Gorgon asteroid, though a distant enigma to most of Halcyon, felt the aftershocks of your actions. The destroyed Adrenatime synthesizer became a symbol of the board's cruelty, and a rallying point for Wells and his scientists as they sought to build a more humane, ethical Halcyon. They cleared the dead from Gorgon's laboratories and repurposed them to aid in the crucial work of solving the colony's nutrition crisis. Gorgon, which had once sown death and destruction across Halcyon, became a source of hope and renewal, in spite of everything. The Gorgon asteroid remained a sobering reminder of the potential for progress and disaster in humanity's most ambitious efforts. The Rizzo's company in Halcyon dissolved after the collapse of the board. Needless to say, the launch of Spectrum Brown was indefinitely delayed. A stockpile of Spectrum Brown remains buried deep beneath the ruins of the old distillery, abandoned to time and attrition. The dissolution of the board did not mean the dissolution of the ambitions of Cedric Kincannon, the charismatic leader of Sublight Underground. Cedric offered Slug's transportation services to the newly thawed colonists, and set to work ferrying resources and food wherever they were most needed. For better or worse, slug headgear became fashionable in the following years. As the board began to disintegrate, Spencer Woolrich found himself at a crossroads. Cling to what little stardom remained to him, or help usher Halcyon into its new future. To the surprise of many, perhaps himself most of all, Spencer chose the latter option. Having learned a variety of different skills in the many different roles played throughout his lengthy career, Spence, after due to the board's life and though
providing.
eventually grew comfortable aboard the Unreliable, she never quite came out of her shell. She seemed to prefer the company of Ada to the crew, and she could often be found neck-deep in cables and grease, telling Ada funny stories from her childhood. While the colony fell into chaos, she found an island of relative peace with Ada, and they formed an unusual bond. She decided to remain aboard the Unreliable permanently as its chief and sole engineer. As hard as she tried to drink them away, Nyoka's memories eventually overcame her. Traveling with the crew served as a constant reminder of the family she'd lost, and so she eventually returned to Mana to get back to what she found most comfortable: the deep end of a bottle and the far end of a trail. Few have seen her since, but travelers often swear they hear her and her machine gun in the night, screaming swears and spitting bullets. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior
Bro,
sound
he's in the field. Like, I
across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past, and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected.
Alright, how long is this,
The
bro?
additional batch of Dr.
Not
Today,
important.
And what about you? The unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon.
God, I'm unplanned.
Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the host's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Alright, guys, that is officially the end of Outer Worlds. I want to say thank you for showing love to this series. Thank you for supporting me. It means a lot to me. And I hope to see you guys in the next playthrough.